Hello, can you hear me, guys? All right. Okay. All right. So good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I hope you all are doing well. Uh, right. So trade it safe during this week. There are few opportunities for scalping. Most probably, there are not too much swing opportunities, but I hope you all are doing well and keeping safe. So today we're gonna talk about the our next topic, which is briefly will not which I think in the second phase, what is break of structure versus liquidity grab, right? Okay. And before that, how are you all doing, guys? So where are you from? You can type in a chat, or if you are watching this recording, you can comment it. So I would like to know, so how you all are doing and where are you from, and so how the content is helping you. So what are the problems and the stuff? You can DM me on Instagram. I would like to address each and every questions that is being asked in DM, but this live stream is for that, because I'm getting same question asked by the many people. So it will be here recorded, so in case in future comes new student, they can refer this recording for the similar type of questions which is frequently being asked in the DM, right? But yeah, so I hope you all are doing well. So today, so here's thing. Okay, so we're gonna talk about BOS versus liquidity grab, and then I will explain this trade today. During the London Open I took it, and then we'll have a Q&A session in the end. Okay, so I will be testing your knowledge, because I know you are better than this. So asking few questions about the strategy, and you can comment in or here in the chat, or in the on the video answer, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, yeah. All right. So yeah, so many people, okay, from Kerala, Bangladesh, Vietnam. Welcome, welcome, bro. Tamil Nadu. Yeah. So those who are celebrating Diwali, happy Diwali to all. So let's get started. Okay. So the first topic, first thing. Okay, first. So what is break of structure versus liquidity grab? Okay. So by now you already know what is break up structure. So which type of break up structure we like? The body closure above the wick, right? So I think you should know that now. Now, so when we talk about the break up structure and versus the liquidity grab, so our confirmation model, right? So what do we see here? Like let's say this was our first break, and this was our second break, and then I will try to enter after order flow is established here, and then we'll try to enter from here, right? So for example, like uh, okay, here. So first break here, break of structure, the mitigation of that order block, order flow will be established only when the mitigation happens. Okay, so if there is no mitigation, then there is no order flow. Yeah. So once you see the mitigation is being established that caused the new break of structure, then you will have this clear cut order block. You have invalidation point, and you can confirm it on seconds time frame, take it from there. Yeah. So this is generally now we follow, right? So this is our confirmation model, right? Now sometimes what happens, so this second break is gonna look like this. Okay, let me show you. Okay, like this. Okay, so what is this? So this we will call this as a liquidity grab. We don't know. We cannot predict. It's gonna happen or not. It happens sometimes. It not happen sometimes. So how do you identify that it is a liquidity grab or not? Okay, first thing first. Okay, so you're gonna notice few things when there is a liquidity grab. There has to be speed of the move which leads break of structure. So if there is no speed, and the breaking no break of structure, this is not a liquidity grab. So speed, just monitor the speed. How is very important. And when you see the speed, there will be clear cut imbalance. You need to see clear cut imbalance, otherwise it's not a speed, right? So who causes the imbalance? Institutions, right? Institutions are should be active to grab that liquidity, then only we will call it as a liquidity grab. Otherwise it is called as a break up structure. Yeah. So in some time, let's say you see, okay, now you are predicting this is liquidity grab, and later you see, like, they move like this and this. It's not liquidity grab. You need to understand that it has to be quick enough, and in the violent way, in the opposite direction. Yeah. Got it so far? Any questions you can ask me in the comment, right? Okay. Cool. So this is very simple topic, but I know misunderstood by many students. I'm getting a lot of DM about. I haven't covered this topic in the course outline yet, but this is the time. Okay, so I will be adding this to the playlist of our strategy, right? So there is a question from Lam. Okay, do you mean is a momentum of the price? Yes, the momentum needs to be momentum with speed, imbalance, and breakup structure. I repeat: speed, imbalance, and breakup structure. These three things you need to confirm for in order to confirm the liquidity grab. Otherwise, it's not a liquidity grab, right? Yeah, you with me, Liam? Lam? Okay, so I will go questions from from the chat in the end, but you can keep asking. I will read every single question. Okay, so don't worry. So you just post the question there, and then we will answer there after we cover the topic. So back to the topic. Okay, so BOS, you know now. So I will take a few examples. Right now, let's see. I marked a few examples here. Okay, here's the thing. Now, so you see here the pullback, the little red candle which break the structure down, the break here, and it unable to go down, and there is a new break of structure upside. So we will mark this as a one break of structure. Okay, I think that's color is not visible here. Okay, cool. So we have this one break of structure, and we are predicting what's gonna happen. Okay, so this is an order block. Sorry, and we are predicting mitigation play from here. Okay, we don't know yet, because this is low probability. If you're taking trade from here, it's already low probability because there is no established order flow. You need to understand this, right? So I think you're better than that, because you already covered too many topics in the course. You are here after finishing the course, right? So yeah, so even if you are taking a trade from here, we don't know it's going to be up, or you just liquidity grab up this and then it will fall down. So this is low probability if you are taking only from the one break of structure. Okay, just keep that in mind. Now, second thing, if you see here, the price just wicked out, and look at the speed. It broke the major structure violently. So that's what we want: clear cut imbalance here, here, tons of imbalances, and which leads to cause of break of structure. So if you see this, there is at least a reaction from this point, okay, to at least this point. So we want this kind of stuff. So this is where the order flow is established, right? So we have breakup structure, mitigation of the order block, and then which leads to breakup structure. This liquidity grab is I like more because it's more of confluence, additional confluence. Okay, now liquidity is being taken, there is no reason to come back. Yeah, cool, cool. Okay, so this is an example. Okay, so I'll repeat. So what you need to do here, you need to consider speed, imbalance, and breakup structure. Liquidity grab is not a liquidity grab if any of these three things is missing. Okay, so you just, and we cannot predict it, it just happens. Okay, so focus on the imbalance and the speed and the breakup structure, right? So there is one more example. Okay, here I marked somewhere here. Okay, now so what do you see here? So we have see this this breakup structure happen here, and then this low is broken again here. So if you see this point of this point, okay, wait, yeah, so this point is a liquidity grab. How, see, even if there is a body closure above this, above our wick of this, it terms of breakup structure, but if you see, it leads to break a structure. So basically, when you're taking a trade on just on one time frame, what you're gonna do, you're gonna keep here. If you go here and let's say go to 5-second time frame and try to confirm our confirmation model again, in this way you're gonna prevent the loss, because this is already violated this order block. And if you see, it needs to, if it is a liquidity grab, you are seeing this, it needs to break this and this major structure violent way. Yeah, and this is what exactly happened. So it broke this major structure violent way, and then you can play from this order block with comfortably, because now this, the liquidity grab happened, which is additional confluence, which is solid confluence. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, so yeah, so this will be also, even if the body is above, also termed as a liquidity grab, right? Okay, there are some questions coming. Okay, we'll address one by one later. Okay, so yeah, so this is about this. So if you have specific question about this thing, okay, liquidity grab versus breakup structure, you are not able to identify, you can ask here in the chat box or in the comment. Okay, I will answer as well. So I will move to the next topic, which is breaking down this trade. Okay, so this scalp trade. Okay, shall we do that? Okay, let me remove this. Okay, cool. So here's thing. Okay, this is taken based on the scalp model. I wasn't expecting that big move, but it happened because the higher time frame is also aligning with this move. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, so this is where when I this morning wake up and see, okay, this is what happening to my chart. Okay, I go to 1 minute. You see one break above happen, and then I think it was a 2 minute, I guess. Yeah, no, it was 1 minute, right? So you see the break of structure happened, this measure. So this high, where this highs came from, this low. So if you are saying this is low, no, you need to go back to our solidified lows and highs video in order to this is not low for me. Okay, I need to have clear cut pullback. I will not consider the base as a low or high point. Okay, so this is where you're gonna make mistakes and everything is not gonna work as you expected. because you are marking wrong things. So if you have any questions, I can clear it out. Okay, about go back to those structural legs and solidify highs and structural ranges video, and come back here. Okay, it will all make sense, right? Now, so here's the thing. Okay, I see here is one break happen which broke this bullish structure. Now what I want to see, the mitigation of that break. uh, and I see on 32nd there was a clear cut order block here. Okay, this one. So what I want to see the mitigation of that break, and which leads to new break of structure. Why? Because this will confirm my order flow. Now I order flow on this time frame is bearish, right? So this is purely on the scalp mindset. Okay, so we're not talking about 150 hour, so you just like London session, yeah, couple of hours, let it run, and then you can they will hit profit or break even or loss. Okay, so that's the thing, right? So once I see this break of structure here, so uh, then I go back to find this is an order block. Okay, so this forget out this candle, but this candle has some volume. So I need to confirm again on the seconds time frame. So that's what I did. Okay, so I go to the 5 second. Oh wait, let me mark this. Okay, here, because this is what I was anticipating, the move gonna happen. So here's thing. So I came here and let's just monitoring the price. Okay, when it comes to my point of interest. Okay, so it comes to our zone, and I want to see confirmation again here on the 5 second. Okay, now do you see the liquidity grab is happening? This is what exactly thing was going on my head. Okay, so it is violated my order block. So is it liquidity grab? So it needs to break this structure, then I will consider this as a liquidity grab. Otherwise, then our trade idea is invalidated. Then okay, we will not. I'm not gonna take trade on the sell here if that's the case. So, but let's see. Next, I see this break of structure happen, right? Now I have this thing to play. This order block, yeah. Which is also looks like mitigated, but I will give a like little broader because it's just one pip. Okay, so it makes sense. Hello. Now so we got this one break and we got another break. So what we have here, this order block and this order block. So we have, at any given point of time you should have only two order blocks, 2 point of interest. If you have any more than two, then you are doing something wrong. Okay, so we have this to play. You can put order here because it's confirmed again, right? And or put order here, or put on both limit order. Okay, that will work. And and to be safe, you can put let's say if you put stops above this, just to be more safer. Okay, because this is on seconds, so this is just one pip stop. 63 61 3 I played from this order block, right? Yeah. So and then if I go to again, yeah, it just perfectly triggered, and then it just fall from there. My first target was this. I'm gonna remove a couple of hours. Whatever your trade plan is. I already thought about what is trade plan. You just need to remove some money and let it run. Okay, so this is where it is triggered, and then it just falls from there. It come back to mitigate something here and then fall. I removed a few hour here at the first point of interest, first low, and then I didn't move the stop. Okay, and then it just falls from there. Because I was aware of the, if you have looked up the daily outlook, right? So we were anticipating either it will break the low or high. So I was wearing the bigger pictures in my mind. Okay, so it may break the daily low. So that's why, you need to be vigilant, what's happening as well here. But for totally for scalp mindset, you don't need to know that. Okay, so so this is where actually I took here 20 hour, 90% of the money, 10% volume. I just kept running. uh, I'll keep it running, or it will hit me break even. I think it's coming up, but I think yeah, so this is where we are now at the moment. Yeah, so yeah, so this is today's trade, which now you understand so why this liquidity grab happened. You cannot anticipate it, it's happened here as well. Yeah, but you will avoid it when you confirm it again in the order block. If you taking the risk entry, like no okay, just on confirmation model, okay, you see one break, two break, and just putting an order, you may sometimes get stopped out by the liquidity grabs. But that's okay, you are doing it's not nothing wrong to taking that hit. Okay, right. uh, okay, so this is about the trade. If you have any questions, ask in the comment. I will answer one by one. Okay, other than that, okay, I have one question for you guys. Okay, so if you are watching this live, you can answer in the chat box, or if you are watching recording, you can answer in the comment. Okay, now I'm gonna test your knowledge. Okay, are you ready for that? Yeah. All right. Yeah, okay, cool. So we have this thing. Okay, so we have this leg moved up, and which broke the structure, and this uh, came back and broke this structure, right? So I want you to tell me which is the order block. This is this order block, or number 2 is order block, or number 3 is order block. You can put into the live chat or in the comments. I'll give 30 seconds. Okay, ready? Yes. Okay, whole trading saying number 3. Okay. uh, okay, so Zapako TV, you're saying 2 and 3. Lamb saying number 3. Anand P number 3. 2 is covered by 3. Okay, but just one time BOS need 2 time. What do you mean, Lamb? One time? So I just wanted to answer. Okay, answer this question, which is the correct order. If you don't get the correct order block, so this is not gonna work, guys. Okay, so we're talking about here 1 pip, 2 pip, or 3 pip stops. If you are unable to find out the correct order block, then everything falls apart. It's not gonna work, right? Right. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, I think I given sufficient time to you guys to answer. But those who told the number 3, they are correct, and congratulations. Those who are and those who are saying number 1 or 2, they need to go back to our very first video, what is an order block. If you don't get this right, this is not going to work. Okay, order block is a bullish, in this case bullish candle which breaks the major structure. Okay, so this is a major structure. All right, cool. Yeah, so there is, for example, like this kind, if this is your trading range, and if something is uh, happening like the this thing, this all minor structure, unless it breaks this one. Okay, order block has to break major structure, otherwise that's not an order block. Okay, if you get this right, your 90% of the problem will be solved, and then from there you just like this trade management and the entries. Okay, good stuff. Great. Now uh, so I think we are done for the topics that I wanted to talk about, BOS versus liquidity. So we'll go questions. Okay, questions from the chat. If you have any, I will go from the beginning and then we'll see if there are any questions I find. I will answer that. Okay, how to find powerful liquidity? First Line Academy. Okay, before that, actually, I want to shout out our one of our subscriber. I think his name is UD, who brought me a coffee from Buy Me Coffee site. So yeah, I really appreciate. I really appreciate and thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can DM me on Insta. Okay, so I will be answering the questions. Any doubt, anything that you have and unclear about. Okay, cool. Okay, so First Line Academy is saying how to find powerful liquidity. Okay, so you can find the liquidity based on the equal lows. Okay, so the equal low has, if you watched our video, what is liquidity? Liquidity has to has have some equal lows. For example, I think I don't have clear cut example here, but let's see if we have some higher time frame. Like, let's see. Okay, here is clear cut one. Okay, this point. Okay, this week, little bit low. I like this. I don't want, this is not liquid. If you see this, the liquidity is taken. Okay, so that's not a liquidity for me, and this is what exactly happened. Okay, so you just build up liquidity here, it took out, and then you just fall. Yeah, so you cannot predict it when it's gonna happen. It happens. It's not your, I repeat. Okay, liquidity will not decide your directional bias. Your directional bias will be decided by your uh, the structure breaks and mitigations and order flow. Okay, liquidity is just the targets. Okay, you can target those point maybe in the future, or if there is a liquidity, it doesn't mean it has to be taken out before it go down. No, it doesn't mean that. Okay, it will take out eventually in near future or long future. I don't know, we don't know, right? Okay, I hope that answers your question. Javed saying hi sir. Hello Javed. First Line Academy from Kerala. Again, what Javed is saying, internal and external liquidity. I don't know what is internal and external liquidity, Javed. So the liquidity, you need to go back to our liquidity video. Okay, so I explained there what is liquidity. Okay, First Line Academy. Okay, from Bangladesh, right? Okay, First Line Academy, need to more about scalp. Okay, I would say I haven't talked about scalp model yet, because I want you guys to master this the swing first. Okay, and believe me, swing will give you more reward and less stress. Okay, so what you gonna do for the swing thing? Okay, so I will talk about briefly. Okay, so let's say if you have this one. Okay, so if you have this daily order block here, you have two choices. Okay, so you can take it from open, or you refine it to the logical level and take it from there. What's going to happen from open, it sometimes can go, or in sometimes you just come a little bit lower and then it will go to mitigate that extreme point and then go. So you're going to play both. Just keep that mind, when you take on the open, it may come back. Okay, so you need to be vigilant about that, and just keep your eye open, what's happening, and that's gonna get your more reward on this thing. okay. And if you follow the proper trade model or trade plan and the stuff, it will make sense to you, okay. Okay, what's the next question? uh, right, so really works SMC, what do you mean? I don't understand. Mohit Bedi, and how many capital start for beginners? Okay, Mohit Bedi, you don't. If you get it right, there are people will invest in you. Okay, you need to get. If you don't have capital to start, you need to appear for online pop firm, their evaluation or exam, pass it, and you get $100,000 account. And then you can take it from there, but you need to practice it first. It's not gonna be that straightforward, okay. So it doesn't matter if you are trading a 100 euro account or 1,000 euro account. It doesn't matter. If you have if you know the getting the consistent result, you can go bigger, and then it will make more sense, okay. And it will worth your time and in energy of putting into it. All right. Right. Okay. Happy to see you in the live streaming live for learning. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. What's the time pump of beginner with SMC? See, that's what I don't stick to the time frame. That's I always tell the people, because you need to understand the price and the time are two different things. They don't know each other. If there is this chart is not clear to me on 3 hour, I'll go to 2 hour or 1 hour or 15 minutes. These are two different dimensions. They don't know each other. So don't stick to the time frame. But for beginners, I would say go with our swing model, okay, and practice it. Let's say back test it like from couple of years from that, and then that will give you a confidence, okay, what's gonna happen and how you're gonna trigger the trade and the stuff, right? Cool. uh, I see order block in the time frame 4 hour needs to have the confirmation in the 15-minute time frame. I don't understand. I see a order block time frame. Oh no, so wait, so you're talking about 4 hour order block and confirmation in 15-minute time frame. Yeah, yeah, you can do that as well. Yeah, so you're not comfortable, like let's say if you have 4 hour order block and you are waiting for confirmation model on 15 minute, you can do that as well. Yeah. That makes sense. You can start with that, and see how it works, okay. If you are like, let's say if you are refining like 4 hour order block to a, let's say 1 hour order block, right, then you need to go a little lower, like 5 minute or 4 minute, 5 minute, to see our confirmation model. Yeah, makes sense. Cool. Yes, ready. Okay, then okay, Lam saying just one time BOS need to. Okay, that's not a question. Please one more time explain mitigation. Okay, 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 Anand. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more time. Last time. Okay, so what is mitigation? Okay, mitigation is, let's say let me draw this thing. Okay, if you have, let's say, downtrend coming, okay, and we have this one. Cool. Mitigation, if you have this major structure break, you need to find first order block. If that order block, let's say this is an order block, the price needs to come back to here in order to, and then we can call it is mitigated. So you need to understand, Anand, when the institution push the price down, there is a lot of selling going on and no buyers, right? So there is a market needs to have some kind of balance in this in order to work, right? So the imbalance needs to be mitigated. They have their pen the orders in a loss, because they don't use the stop losses. The institutions and the big players, they don't use stop losses. So in order to mitigate and close their positions in break even, they need to come back, price needs to come back there, and then they will close their orders, break even, and then it will fall. That's the mitigation. Yeah, it's simple as that. If price is not mitigating and just breaking the structure, so that's not an order flow. I think you should know that now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that's the mitigation, Anand. Right. So what's the lam is saying, what is the sequence uh, what is sequence time frame for your scalping strategy? 1 minute break of structure, go for 5 second for entry. Okay. Okay, lam. So what I see, I go 1 to 5 minutes. If it is clear on 1 minute, then I will stop there. If it is not clear, I will go 2, 3, 4, 5. In order to scalp, I think you should not look more than 5 minutes above. Okay. If you have if you spot an order flow is being established on 1 minute, you can take it from there. Okay. Or if 1 minute is not clear to you, we can go to 2 minutes. And for entry, you mark at any point of any given point of time, you should have only two order blocks: first break order block, second break order block. Okay, so and in that order block, in that zone, you can play on the 5 second or 15 second and take an entry from there. Yeah, so there will confirmation inside confirmation. So it is higher probability, right? So if you are confirming again, so what's going to happen if you are confirming more confirming, your win rate is going to increase, and you will be more confident, because your stop loss is going to be little tighter, and the risk is reward is going to be higher if you are confirming again and again. Yeah, I'm going to talk about this scalp model later on, but I think I you guys wanted to just talk about it. I just briefly explain what's the thought process when I take the scalps. I generally take the scalp when there is none of scalp, the swing trades are present in the market. Okay, there are not many at the moment, so that's why I'm taking the scalps. But believe me, you stick to the swing, or just practice the scalp as well. So London Open and the New York Open, and then you can take it from there. For the scalp, you just need to follow the order flow, break of structure, mitigation of that order block, and then again new break, and then you can take order flow established, and then you can go to that order that zone of the order block, and then confirm again on 5 second, 15 second, whichever is clear to you, and then take it from there. Yeah, cool. I am from French here. Okay, welcome, bro. When looking at OB hold trading, okay, so what's he saying? When looking at OB, what exactly you are looking for when you go? For example, from 5 minutes to 4 minutes, 3 minutes, etc. Is there a specific picture you are wanting to see? Okay, hold trading. Okay, so you need to understand what I want to see. I want to see clear cut order flow is being established. If I see, okay, one break of structure, two break of structure, and there is no order block mitigation happen, I don't want that, because it's not going to work for scalping. Okay, so I want, okay, one break of structure, mitigation of that order block, new break of structure, and there is new order block here, and I can again confirm on 5 second here, and then I can take it from there. Because why mitigation? Because I know our point of invalidation is here. That's an order flow is more more of a higher probability than just break of structure. Okay, I think, yeah, that's the answer to your question. Yeah, okay, cool. uh, can you show the question what you talk? Can you show the question what's your talk with OB1 or 2 or 3? Okay, question. Yeah, So what do you want here? So this, the correct answer is number 3. This is an order block. And you want to see what happened there again. I think, let me just run. Yeah, yeah, he just falls from there, I think. Okay. Okay, next question. KF, hi. Do you sometimes use EMA or to determine the trend bias? No. I don't use any indicator, KF. The only indicator I use is this one, uh, just to read the gaps on the second time frame. It is ugly. Okay. Other than that, I don't use any indicator. Uh, Next question: do you use some YCOF with the SMC, or it's not obligated to use? Yes. Uh, yeah. So it's not. See, when you study our confirmation model, right? So what's YCOF? YCOF is some kind of a range, and it just happen like this. Okay. So our confirmation model says, okay, one break, two break, mitigation, take it from there. So it's inherently there. Okay. So you can study that. It's, we already applying it without knowing it. But I want you guys to keep it simple. I will cover the YCOP in the, maybe in the last section. But I this is more than enough, to get you profitable and get you going. Okay. You don't need to make it, keep the thing simple, I guess. So simplicity will be last much longer than making things complex. Yeah. All right. So thanks for explaining. But okay, welcome Anand. Lam. Okay, thanks bro. Clear now. 22 OB inside. Okay, yeah. Right. So Mohammed Faizan saying, do you use 15 minute BOS and 1 minute for entry? Can you please show some example of it? 15 minute. Okay, that's, you're talking about the intraday model that I haven't talked about for Mohammed. Actually, I talked about this one, the swing and the scalp model. Okay, intraday model, I will cover in coming in the coming days and the weeks. But yeah, so if you want an example, I don't have it. Let me find. No, the intraday don't have the example for the intraday Mohammed, so not ready here. But yeah, so yeah, you can practice our swing model, and then yeah, we can take it from there. KF, okay, noted, thanks. Yeah, KF, thank you KF for being here, appreciate. uh, yeah. So yeah, what do you want me to talk about? So any specific questions, I can answer this. This was, I will talk about the one missed trade. Okay, when I was in the taking the euro US dollar in the morning. But here is thing. Okay, so this was here. Where was that? In the morning today. Oh, sorry, where is, it was on Australia dollar, US dollar. Okay, so we wait for 2 BOS all the time. Yes, because that's why we want to 2 BOS. Because see, we want to wait until the order flow is transitioned. So we cannot take a sell trade when there is a clear cut bullish order flow going on. So what we want to, let's say this is coming like this. we want, actually we want this order flow is being broken and order flow is being confirmed with the mitigation of the first order block. So this, this means we have now transitioned, the order flow is transitioned, and we are safer, and this will see some kind of wipe off here. That's why it is important to take the to wait for those two breakup structures, wait for the order flow being established, and then we can take it from there. Yeah. Okay, what KF is saying, sometimes I am confused about the BOS. Oftenly there is only one pullback candle, or is there any guideline that should have to at least two pullback? And okay, I understand KF. So now, so what you gonna look for, you gonna I hope you know the difference between the base and the pullback. We want clear cut pullback. One candle is not enough. Sometimes, just bigger sell candle and then is okay. But I would ignore the basis, for example. Okay, so let's see, we can see the example like pullback. I don't spot example here to the basis. Yeah, it's not there, but you got my point. If you see some kind of this, this structure, this is not on pullback, so this is just base. So you need to avoid it. You just don't go too much nitty gritty. This is red candle, blue candle, or a green candle. Just don't focus too much on that two details. If you doubt if that's not a pullback, that's not a pullback. Okay, it is simple like that. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, okay, wait all the time for two BOS. Nice to notice. Yes, because you want that order flow. You cannot. The market doesn't move like just up, down like that. Okay, market move. Okay, so the up, then transition, and then down. Okay, so this is how the market moves. So you need to wait for confirmation. If those who are taking the risk entry and don't have time, it's okay, you got stopped out there, that's fine. But in the long run, you're gonna win it. Okay. But that's why I always take the confirmation entry based on a confirmation model, and confirming again on the lower time frame. So what's gonna happen is, because you're confirming again and again, it's gonna increase your win rate massively. And that's what we're talking about here, like that tomorrow today's trade, it was like 20 hour, and it went to I don't know, maybe 50 hour or something. Why to count the euro dollar? I think I removed it. Okay, the marking. But yeah, I think you got the point, right? So this one, I think it's got 30 or 35 hours somewhere, and then it moved up. So you need to understand, this is massive reward. So yeah, so you just stick to the plan and don't take too many trades like in a week. So if you are risking, you are taking like 10 or 15 trades in a week, that's a 15% of your account risking uh, in a week. That's crazy. You don't want to do that, right? So you need to be picky and choosy in order. If it is not clear, okay, wait, don't take it. Okay, it doesn't fit your rules, don't take it. Okay, there will be always trade in the market. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Mohammed Faizan, can you make a Telegram group chat for your viewers, please? Mohammed, yeah, I will think about that. See, because if I create a Telegram group, the people ask questions, I want to give time to them. Otherwise, at the moment I am just a little bit busy with some of other projects. So, but I will think about that suggestion. So many people asking to making a Telegram group. But if you have any questions, you can ask me in directly on Insta DM. So I do answer the questions there as well. Yeah, any specific questions that you would like to mention the stuff, right? Anand P. SMC is more complicated to identify the Indian stock market. It will work. Yeah, Anand, it doesn't matter which. If it has a candlestick, it will work. It doesn't matter which market, stock market, currency market, or any kind of market or fruit market which has a candlestick, it will work there. The principles are same, it's just like a different way of saying the things. Okay, so you don't need to worry about it. It will work, and it is working on the cryptos as well. Just on, I don't know you guys taking on cryptos or not, but yeah, so it will work there as well. We just like a little violent in the nature, because yeah, it just cryptos like that. What else? Yeah, we have 8 more minutes to finish this thing. You can ask anything, like so tell me about the your how's the this week is going. Yeah, yeah. How many trades you took, or you know anything you want to share, screenshot. Yeah, that's this is the time. Okay, so I'm gonna have this live session more often, maybe once in a week, or once in a 2 week kind of stuff, to answer the questions I'm getting in the DM. But it will be good to have here as well. So this is what I think I sent on the weekly outlook. So we will be monitoring this point of interest. Yeah, yeah. So this is what I was talking about, the missed trade, right? And then when I was in the trading, taking a scalp trade on the euro dollar, and I was too focused on that. I just missed this. But this was a good example as well. Uh, yeah, so this is a good example. I can explain. So if you see here, the breakup structure uh, happened here, and then second break is here, post break mitigated here, and then this is entry on the 5 or 15 second. Yeah. AU currently grabbing liquidity, bro. Okay, so let me see. I haven't looked into. Okay, yeah, it looks like that. Okay, so see on this time frame. So if this is a 4 hour order block, it needs to grab a liquidity on 4 hour time frame. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So you are saying going on 1 minute and saying okay it's liquidity. Oh no, that's not that's not how it works. Okay, right. So it looks like, okay, so if this is a breaking structure. If this candle closes above this is a liquidity graph. Okay, but there is no order flow established on this time frame. So what we want, you can take it from there. Okay, so there are two things. Okay, one, it goes up and then it comes, and you can confirm here and then take it from. So here is second break of structure happen. You can take the trade from here. It's a low probability because we don't have two breaks, and the order flow transition is not being confirmed. But you're taking this is on the 1 minute time frame. You have plenty of time to confirm, okay, order flow is confirmed and now it's going to break this, or at least it will give some reaction and then it will fall. So you will be safe here, you will getting break even or something. And if it is goes and break this one, and then you can go and tap order block, so then there will be more higher probability. Yeah, so it depends, which kind of trade you want to take. you know just stick to your plan, I would say. And yeah. So Anand say this week win gold trade 100. Okay, good man, good stuff. Swing model. I haven't seen the gold. Let's see the gold. What it's doing. Okay. Yeah, I think last week I think someone asked me to analyze this. Right, I think, yeah, I was saying this. I remember that. Yeah, so I was saying, okay, you will be looking from this order block and see this is liquidity grab. Now do you understand? You know what is liquidity grab? Yeah, if you are taking a risk entry from here, so you will be stopped out. But if you are confirming again on the lower time frame, and established. So let's see how would be your entry here. Okay, where was our order block? Was here. Yeah, so this was a first break here. This is not a pullback for me. Okay, so on this time frame, okay, this first break, and we got second break here. Yeah, second break here. So yeah, so somewhere from here, I don't know, it came back down here. There's tons of imbalance. Yeah, so yeah, good man, good. It's helping you. Nice move actually. And this might come to take this out. So if you see this one, tons of liquidity here. It's equal low. So this is target. I hope you now know. Okay, so these are tons of liquidity here. Yeah, so you can confirm on 1 minute. See, this is a daily. Sorry, order block is your daily order block. You can refine it to maybe, let's see how would you refine. So you can refine it to this candle and monitor when the price hits here on 1 minute, or on 5 minute, whatever you like. Okay, so see, this is nice. So you take the liquidity and 1 minute breaking the major structure. And what we're anticipating here, okay, mitigation of this order block and again new break of structure. Yeah, so this is your mitigation. Now at this point of time you have only 2 point of interest, right? So one is this. It looks like a mitigating open. It may come to mitigate 50% here. Or second order block is this one, which breaks the major structure. Yeah, this structure is not broken yet, but I think it's broken there. Yeah, so yeah, so you can take the entry here. You can put the conservative stop like this here, and then you can take it from there as well. So whatever your plan says, so yeah, it moves nicely. I think it's coming to mitigate again this 50%. Okay, it's not. It's just like, yeah, lovely. And now just you hold, like, if you get entry like here, you know on 5 second or 15 seconds, that's crazy. Like, gold's moves are like a moon. Like, great. I hope, yeah, good stuff, man. Good. Can we analysis now? What we analysis, lamb? I don't know. On the entry, on the confirmation entry, yes, good. I see 4 hour block and refine 1 hour confirm to 15 minute 2 break. Great stuff, man. Great. I hope, I am really glad that it's helping. This concept are helping you. It's very powerful if you utilize it, nicely, and manage the trades and your emotions. It's gonna last longer. Okay, and I believe me, and the swing and the stuff, the longevity of the aspect on the swing model is more than the scalp, because scalping you are risking too much, too many times in a day or in a week. In a swing you are risking less. Yeah, so that's the difference, bro. uh, what else? Yeah, I hope if you are liking this content, I would really appreciate you uh, share with your friends, and just like or subscribe. That will help this to keep this channel uh, alive for longer. And then I will do my best to answer your questions and the stuffs, and bringing you updated anything updated concepts in during on the smart money concept. If there is any updation in the strategy, I will bring that you as well. So yeah, so stay tuned, and I will really appreciate you being here. And as always said, like if you have any questions, DM me, comment here on the videos, and that will help me to solve your questions as well. And you know yeah, I hope. And then I'll take a break now. I think it's more than a hour. But yeah, this is what I intended to have, and I will stop ranting now, and then I will leave you guys. Okay, so I take it easy, and Jai Hind. See you. Bye.